Okay, here we are again. Reality Supreme Being, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. That's Lies, Lies, Angeles, California. Los Angeles. That's what you need to call this place, because that's all it's full of. Now, a lot of you people have seen all of my ranting and raving, and there was a definite devious genius reason I was doing all that ranting and raving, And the reason is when you get to my April 6th or April 7th, the first part of April's videos, you'll see me talking about the fact that I bring up that some people were making ridiculous comments, snap judgments, without looking at all of my 30 videos. Because there's only, in all the rants and raves, there's bits and pieces of the terrible things that have been done to me, including all my property being taken and me being a prisoner here in the United States for more than 30 years. I was supposed to move out of Los Angeles in 2004, by 2004, to a piece of property in Colorado. It was 40 acres. I just saw a show last night, Undercover Boss. I plan to send him a video or whatever, maybe even this one. The guy's name is Kim. I can't remember his first name. Anyway, he's the boss, the quote unquote, the head CEO of Baja Fresh. And I want to bring to his attention that in 2004, my life was destroyed by somebody at Baja Fresh, one of his people that runs his thing. And these are one of the many altercations. It wasn't just that wasn't the only altercation. There were many altercations, on and off, with people that just do not know how to mind their own business. Eyesore fanatics, jerk-offs who use the city as attack dogs to do their dirty work. And this is how you treat disabled people. I've said in one of my videos, if you people are going to comment, make snap judgments on me saying, oh, I'm ranting and raving, and what are you talking about? And I had some other ones call me saying, what are you on? Well, I made my racial comments. I made all the crazy stuff that would sound crazy to most people. But, I deserve an Oscar for this last 30 performances, because the real me is very laid back. I'm a very wonderful person. I care about people. When actors and actresses were being sent to me by their doctors at Wilson's Canoga Feed for advice and consultation on how to take care of their arthritis and many other memory problems that they had, doctors were sending their patients to me. Now you figure it out. You figure out, is this guy really crazy, or was he trying to make some kind of orchestrated effort to make people realize that the United States, over the whole cross-section of the United States population, is very shallow in their thinking. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You're voting all these idiots into office. So Bilderberg puppets, Rockefeller puppets, DuPont, money puppets. That's all they are. They're jerks. They don't care about you. They only care about their own asses and their own kids' asses. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about your life. Whatever good they do is undone by the evil that they do by carrying this Iraq war, Afghan war, the World Trade Center attacks. Let's not count that as a terrorist attack, because the person who really attacked this country was Timothy McVeigh in the Oklahoma Miramar federal building explosion. Now you figure, put that one together, and everybody thought it was some Arab, quote unquote. Boy, they were really surprised when they saw it was a white guy. I think in racial comments they call him WASP, White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. I'd add a C to that, Catholic Christian as well, and Jewish. I mean, you people, on one hand, you pray to God, and then you do your wars and kill people, other people's children, and then you wonder why they hate Americans. This is the real me talking. Now, if all of you that made those comments, and I didn't get that many, that's why all of my comments are now mention sex and naked at the beginning of my title, because it is the naked truth. It is involving sex. You screw your brains out, have kids, and you don't want to do anything about the wars that you vote people into office to do anything about it. Hey, this is really true common sense talking. I'm not on an ego trip about it either. How I got this way, my super intelligence that I have, is from the abuse that you people caused on me. The neglect, the abuse, and it's ongoing. It's still going on. You know, it's not going to go away. What are we? 5 minutes 45 seconds already? And I'm not on CNN. I'm certainly not doing a Larry King Live special. I'm not Howard Stern. I'm not any of these people. I'm just a person who, if you had left me alone, I would have built my Shangri-La in Colorado on the 40 acres. I would have started my own think tank. I call it a think tank community, because I wouldn't allow stupid people in there or ignorant people. I would allow people that are like me, that are very responsible, don't need, they call me an anarchist. I'm not really an anarchist. Actually, anarchy is the ideal form of government if each and every person is educated in the proper formats. And when I say proper formats, I'm not talking all the hang-up stuff that people walk around, their psychological baggage. I'm talking about real, straightforward, proper education. And there's only one kind. And once you get it, you do end up like me, very intelligent, very quick, very, you put down the meat. A person that is really on top of things like I am, except for the harassment and the abuse I've been through. I can't be on top of that because those people have guns, they have handcuffs, they can throw you in jail. These people are nutcases. A real civilized society doesn't have any police on the street because everyone is educated equally and everyone knows what their responsibilities are. They know not to run red lights. They know not to be in such a hurry that they could cause an accident. They know all these things. Anyway, so the more people that you kill like me, the more damage you do to the planet Earth in making any good progress towards a better life for everybody. But that's what you people do. You've murdered me. You murdered 30 years of my life, either through neglect or through intentional false reporting. There was a guy here in LA that made a false report about shooting in school. They closed down the school for days and days. This is last month. I go, well, hey, I called the media. I said, well, somebody false reported on me and they had the SWAT team at the house and they mistreated me. They hurt my back, pulling me by my belt around my back. I made complaints to Internal Affairs. LAPD is nothing but a bunch of... Calling Internal Affairs is like asking the cat to take care of your chicken hen house. Or the fox to, hey, please take care of my chicken hen house and make sure none of them get killed. I mean, these people are evil. What I said in my other tape, that if people really got fed up and they made me absolute dictator, I guarantee you I wouldn't kill anybody, because killing someone doesn't bring back the damage they've done. It doesn't erase it. It doesn't undo it. It doesn't create a time machine and you can go back in time and start over again, which is personally is what I'd like to do. So anyway, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. I think the founding fathers had that all wrong. It should have read life, liberty, and the achievement of permanent happiness, not only for you but for your family and your children's children and all of that. That's what they should have put in there. And they also should never have said, in order to form a more perfect union. Nothing is perfect. Just because I'm talking like we should have a almost perfect society, they should have used the word ideal in order to form a more ideal union. And you can't call, I already addressed that subject, that these are not really 50 states of the Union. They're not states. They're not qualified as states under the strict letter of interpretation. So now I have no idea what to say except to keep on doing these tapes until I die. It's just a matter of time before my teeth that are being infected because society caused such stress on me every time I had to, all the moving and altercations I was forced on caused me to grind my teeth until now they're broken in places, and my crowns have fallen out, and and I don't see 1 million views down there on YouTube. I don't see 10 million views. I don't even see 100,000 views. You know what I see? I see a public that looks at me ranting and raving and judges me on one videotape and doesn't look beyond it, because truly intelligent people say there's something going on with this guy. You think he's on something, he's not. And when I said earlier in one of my tapes is if I am disabled, and that would explain the ranting and raving and the craziness and all my other 27 videos, then this is how you treat disabled people who have mental issues. There was a guy with a mental issue here in Los Angeles who set a bomb off in one of the Jewish centers. Oh, that made the news, man. But not poor Caesar. Nope. I don't make the news. Nope. Not HRM, Cesar, St. Augustine de Buonaparte. No, the media has a blacklist on me. I hate the media. They're jerks. As a matter of fact, if I ever did something so spectacular to impress people that all of a sudden the media was at my door begging for an interview, I'd charge them $10 million a piece for any interview, which means they would never interview me anyway because I'd block them from the interview. That means the world would lose out. You're losing out by making sure that this city, this county, this country has destroyed my life. I'm a prisoner here. I can't even, if I leave, I can't leave. Not really because of my possessions. If I leave with nothing. Nothing to show for the last 30 years of my life. People used to put me down because I collected stuff. And then they said I was a pack rat. And then they call me all these terms. And I'm going, you never went beyond calling me names. Now, I'm calling the government names. I'm calling everybody names. Nobody cares. But you never went beyond calling me names. You never investigated further to find out, well, why are you calling me names? So the police, LAPD, have violated my civil rights hundreds of times. The city council, the mayor's office, this jerk Vigorosa, and Hahn, and the one before him, Reardon, all these mayors have violated my rights. Every city council, new council that get elected, new council members, they've all violated my rights in one way or another. Most of it through neglect and dumb thinking. And that's what you've got running your city of Los Angeles. We're now at 13 minutes, and I'm expected to explain 30 years worth of harassment in, 15 minutes apiece, 10 minutes apiece videos. There's 30 of them. A few hours? No way, man. It's going to take weeks, months, maybe even years to explain how many people were involved, how many people did what they did to me, how many people changed the course of my life, forced me to make decisions to try and salvage whatever I could salvage from the horrible misuse that Los Angeles, the city council, all of these people, the FBI won't investigate when you call someone civil right violation. They won't investigate at the local level because, first of all, there's a criteria has to be met. There has to be more than $50,000 in interstate commerce going on between two states in order for the FBI to investigate a matter. Well, let's take registration cars as an example. Did you know if you register a car and you're behind like 5 or 6 or 7 years and you owe thousands of dollars to DMV, the state of Nevada and the state of Arizona will not let you, and you take the car to either of those states and you say, I want to register this car here, they won't let you register the car there unless you pay the money to them, and then they pay it to California. That's more than $50,000 worth of interstate commerce. So when I call the FBI to investigate, no, they told me, no, we can't investigate that. They're full of crap. Your government is full of crap. Look at the price of oil. Look at everything that's going on. Anyway, it's 14 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to do a second parter to this maybe in the next hour. I got to load this up and say goodbye for now for this part.